Talk inches, because unlike your ex-girlfriend, I'm going to tell you that they do matter as much as they say they don't. Inches for what? Chains. Chains, of course. This is a relatively good model of whenever you're looking at chains, you're going to be looking at two things. You're going to be looking at the inch and the millimeter. So millimeter we'll talk about in another video, but this is what we're going to be first talking about, and that is going to be the length of chain in inches that you want. So starting off from the top, 18. This is probably for males going to be the shortest that you want. This is going to be more of a choker style. Not a lot of people, in my opinion, can pull it off, but if you can, go for it. This is 18 inches. It's going to be very tight across the neck, and it's going to sit super high up on your chest. So the next three you can kind of combine into one. So you're gonna have 20, 22, and 24. This is gonna be most common for most people. I recommend 22, that's what I normally go. It's gonna be sitting kind of right over the break of your chest muscle. So it's gonna be sitting right there, whether you're using open collar shirt, button down, what have you. You'll be able to see it in most shirts, but you can still kind of get it hidden. And then 26, this is gonna be probably the longest you want for 26 inches on a chain. This is a relatively small chain. It's gonna be anywhere from 3 to 4 millimeters, what it looks like box link. So 26, it's gonna hang pretty low on your chest. So you might need to unbutton a couple buttons if you're feeling feisty, and that way you can see the whole chain. If you wear a pendant as well, another factor you wanna get is going to pull. So it's gonna go into a V formation. I never wear pendants. I don't like really the way it looks, and I don't have a pendant or religion that I really follow to where I'd use one, but you can get some cool stuff done, custom work. And again, it's gonna make the chain sit a little bit lower because you do have the weight hanging down from the pendant. So it's gonna fall a little bit differently on your chest. Anything lower than 26, you're gonna be kind of in 90s rapper territory. If you like that look, go for it. But just be aware it's gonna start to hang around like your nipple line, and it's gonna be super low. And if you're doing that, you're probably gonna be wearing it outside of your shirt. I never recommend that. I think it looks kind of goofy, just the way this guy's wearing it. If you're into that, go for it. Not my speed, not my style. I like to tuck the chain, and so that way it peeks out, you can kind of see it. And again, if you're wearing a collared shirt, a button down, have a couple buttons undone, they're still gonna see it anyway. But I think personally, wearing a chain on the outside of your shirt looks a little high school. But this, again, is just a relatively good graphic of where it's gonna lay. If you're a smaller dude, just remember that it is gonna hang lower. If you have bigger traps or a fatter neck, you might not even be able to get an 18 on, just depending upon how big you are. So you wanna try them on in person. They're gonna sit a little bit differently on everybody. This is kind of like the average male, I would say. So this is a good depiction of it. But again, if you're looking at them, I would say 22 and 24 are the most popular. It's gonna be your best bet. And as you get thicker chains, so again, this is 3 or 4 millimeter, as you get a thicker chain, it's gonna sit higher. So up around your collar, it's gonna sit a little bit higher, poke through your shirt more, and then it is gonna swing a little bit higher up on your chest because the thickness of the chain, you'll have to account for it, math and shit, and it will sit higher on your chest. So just be aware of the